Hello, my dear students. Good morning, students. Let's start reading the next part in this chapter, number fifth. Should wizard hit mommy, which we started reading yesterday in the last lecture. So now we have to take the chapter right from this next passage. This is the first passage at this page number 49. What is the page number here? 49. It is the page number 49. Okay. I think there is no mention of the page in this PDF book, but it is the page number 49. The little girl, not so little anymore. The little girl, not so little anymore. Okay, beta, 1 minute na. I adjust this the book first. Yes. The little girl, not so little anymore. The bumps her feet made under the covers were halfway down the bed. Now, through this statement, it is told to us that the little girl, Jo, the little girl, the name of the little girl was Jo, J-O, Jo. Jo was not a little girl in her age at that time, since she had attained the age of 4. Having attained the age of 4, there one could see some extrusion. Okay, extrusion stands for bumps. बम्प्स मीन्स कुछ थोड़ा थोड़ा पैरों के ऊपर हल्का हल्का मोटापा आ जाना, सूजन से मतलब हल्का सा चर्बी का सा थोड़ा बन जाना, उसके लिए आता है बम्प्स, उठाव जिसको बोलते उठाव. द लिटल गर्ल नॉट सो लिटल एनी मोर. द बम्प्स हर फीट मेड अंडर द कवर्स वर हाफ वे डाउन द बेड. Now Jo was not so little girl because her feet had started reaching up to the halfway of the bed. Her feet had started reaching up to the halfway of the bed. Their big double bed that they let her be in for naps. Jack and his wife Claire always put that the child Jo in order to take rest, in order to sleep during the night hours on their big double bed. And when she was sick, had at last arranged herself. Whenever Jo fell sick, whenever Jo felt unwell, whenever Jo did not feel well, she also did the same task of making her bed by her own hands. She had started doing that the work by herself also, had at last arranged herself. Whenever she fell sick, she had arranged her bed for her by herself. मतलब कि जब कभी भी बीमार हो जाती तो वो लड़की घर वालों का इंतज़ार नहीं करती थी. वो छोटी सी लड़की थी, 4 वर्ष की, अपना बिस्तर खुद लगा लेती थी. इतनी बड़ी हो गई थी, इतनी समझदार हो गई थी. एंड फ्रॉम द वे her fat face deep in the pillow shone in the sunlight, shifting through the drawn shades. Drawn stands for closed and shade stands for beta protective covering. In other sense, we can use the word shades for curtains. And from the way her fat face deep in the pillow shone. So whenever the child Jo, used to sleep on her bed, so her fat and flabby face, visibly appeared in the sunlight. The sunlight that reflected, shifting means reflecting, coming inside. That reflecting, giving a flash, coming down. In the sunlight, Jo's fat and flabby face, that little child Jo's fat and flabby face also shone quite brightly when she used to sleep on her bed, putting her head on the pillow. So her fat and flabby face visibly appeared in the sunlight that reflected through the shut curtains over the door or the windows also. दरवाज़ों के ऊपर, खिड़कियों के ऊपर लगे हुए जो पर्दे थे, उन पर्दों के अंदर से होकर के हल्की हल्की जो सूर्य की किरणों की रोशनी, सूर्य की रोशनी जब अंदर जाती थी, प्रकाश होता था, थोड़ा उजाला होता था, तो उस उजाले में तकिए के ऊपर अपने चेहरे को टिका करके तकिए के ऊपर अपने चेहरे को दबा करके लेट करके लेटी हुई वह लड़की का मोटा चेहरा जो कि तो चमकता था, दिखाई देता था। इस प्रकार की बात यहाँ पर लेखक हमें बताता है। इट डिड नॉट सीम फैंटास्टिक दैट सम मैजिक वुड ऑकर। Now Jack thought that it did not seem so fantastic, so wonderful, so fabulous, so interesting, so grand, because there could magic, no magic could occur there, could take place there in order to make the child fall in heavy sleep. Okay, it did not seem fantastic that some magic would occur and she would take her nap like an infant of two. Though Jack had started that the 2 year long, Jack had started his 2 year long tradition of telling the bedtime stories to his daughter Jo, okay, with an intention of making her fall in heavy sleep. But Jo was really so clever minded child that she used to take special interest in the stories as told to her by her father, and she did not fall into heavy slumber. Slumber stands for sleep. Okay, and she used to take only little short sleeps. Nap means short sleeps. Sometimes she woke up and sometimes she fell asleep. Just like an infant of two. Just like an infant of two. A toddler baby. So she could not, there was no positive effect on the stories as the time passed by on the mind of that the little child Jo, and she took that the practice of telling the stories in some other way. भाई जैक जो उसका पिताजी है, जो का पिताजी बेटा, वो जो का पिताजी जो जैक है, उसने अपनी उस कहानी को सुनाने का जो ये शुभारंभ किया था, अपनी जो परंपरा कहानी सुनाने की, सोने के वक्त कहानी सुनाने की जो परंपरा उसने शुरू की थी, वो इसलिए शुरू की थी ताकि वह लड़की कहानी सुनते सुनते सो जाए। लेकिन उस लड़की को कहानी सुनने में इतना आनंद, इतनी दिलचस्पी आने लग गई थी कि वह अब कहानी सुनते सुनते कभी भी सोती भी थी तो हल्की नींद में सोती थी, फिर जाग जाती थी, फिर उठ जाती थी, बीच बीच में जाग जाती थी। ठीक 2 वर्ष के छोटे से शिशु की बात है। Her brother Bobby was too. Okay, here the name Bobby stands for the child, stands for the second child of Jack. Okay, who was a male child. Her brother Bobby was too. Bobby, Jack's son, was 2 years old and already asleep with his bottle. And Bobby was already taking his sound sleep. Okay, with his bottle of milk or bottle of any other liquid. Okay, at that time he was taking his peaceful sleep. Okay, he was sleeping peacefully at that time. Jack asked, who shall the story be about today? Jack asked his daughter Jo, about whom he should tell his story that day, that night. What kind of character should he include in his story? About which animal or creature he should tell her his story? Roger, Jo squeezed her eyes. Squeezed means pressed tightly. Shut and smiled to be thinking she was thinking. Fastly, Jo pressed her eyes quite tightly, beta, and then she spoke, Roger, Papa, Roger, and smiled to be thinking. And it seemed that the child had taken that the word Roger quite funnily. That's why she also took a smile on her face. So while smiling, she also started thinking, what kind of other creature should be given to her father by her? कौन सा नया जानवर मैं दूँ जिसके बारे में पापा कहानी सुनाएं? So she was really thinking so deeply regarding while choosing the name of the animal about which she wanted to hear the story from her father. Her eyes opened all of a sudden when she had already decided the name of the creature of the animal. She finally opened her eyes. Her mother's blue. Her eyes were blue just like her mother's eyes. So she finally opened her blue eyes, okay, which resembled her mother's eyes. Skunk, she said firmly, and she said strongly, Okay, quite strongly, being determinedly, she told her father that that time he should tell her the story, regarding skunk, a new animal skunk, about a new animal skunk. A new animal. They must talk about skunks at nursery school. When Joe's father, got the name of a new animal skunk, so he thought that it was most probably that probable that the child must have been taught about the skunks at nursery school. There, the child's teacher, okay, must have taught about skunks एट नर्सरी स्कूल में पढ़ाई करते समय उन मेरी बेटी के अध्यापकों ने इसको ज़रूर से ज़रूर स्कंक नाम के जानवरों की कहानी सुनाई होगी, इसलिए उसने स्कंक का नाम ले दिया. हैविंग ए फ्रेश हीरो मोमेंटेरली स्टीर्ड जैक टू क्रिएटिव एंथुजियाज्म. getting such a new name, okay, or taking or having such a new fresh hero means such a new name of some animal, having a fresh hero of his story, Jack the storyteller, okay, got momentarily a bit worried. Stirred means moved, okay, that the new name directly struck the mind of the storyteller of Jack. And he also thought that he also found himself in a special in a kind of creative mentality at that time, being so much enthusiastic. So having so much enthusiasm in his mind, being so much eager to tell his story about that new animal, he started thinking first what he should tell, but at the same moment he had already decided the story, and he started telling the story. All right, he said. Jack ने कहा all right. Jack got agreed, and he told that he would like to tell her the story about Roger Skunk. Roger was the name of his main hero of the story. Once upon a time in the deep dark woods there was a tiny little creature by the name of Roger Skunk, and he smelled very bad. So while telling the story, Jack told his daughter Jo that once upon a time there lived a tiny little creature named Roger Skunk in some of the deep forests, thickly wooded forests, with his parents, with his family members. एक समय की बात है कि रोजर स्कंक नाम का कोई एक जानवर, बहुत छोटा सा जानवर, गहरे घने जंगलों में अपने माता पिता के साथ रहा करता था. ना कि माता पिता का जिक्र नहीं, लेकिन अकेला थोड़ी रहेगा. वी शुड एज्यूम इट ऑन आवर पार्ट. And he smelled very bad, and he also told that the creature, that the animal, smelled very bad. Okay, one could smell foul smell. One could feel foul smell. Okay, coming out from his body, and he smelled very bad. Yes, Joe said. Joe also agreed with her father, saying that he smelled very bad. Roger Skunk really smelled very bad. He smelled so bad that none of the other little woodland creatures would play with him. Okay, keeping his story continue, Jack told his daughter Jo that Roger Skunk smelled so bad that none of the other little woodland creatures, that not a single other little creature living in that forest, not a single other living creature living in that densely or thickly wooded forest would play with him, used to play with him. Joe looked at him solemnly. Solemnly means seriously. When Joe attended that the part of her father's story, she started looking at her father's face quite seriously. She hadn't foreseen this, since she had not expected it all from her father. It had not been taught to her by her teacher at nursery school. It was a new part. John looked at him solemnly. She hadn't foreseen then this, since it all went against that 4 year old little child's expectations, and she felt really so much sorry at for that part. Whenever he would go out to play, again Jack continued his story. Jack continued with jest, remembering certain humiliations of his own child. Oh, recollecting some certain kinds of insulting hours of his own childhood. Jack again continued his story with much eagerness, with great enthusiasm, telling his daughter Jo that whenever that the poor little creature, Roger Skunk, used to go out to play with his friends in that forest, okay, all of the other tiny animals would cry. So, finding that the little creature, okay, approaching them, all other little creatures, tiny animals, started crying. They used to cry. They started crying. Oh, 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 oh. Here comes Roger Stinky Skunk. They used to start humiliate him, insult him, that the poor little creature saying, okay, with so much contemptuous words. Oh, oh, here comes Roger Stinky Skunk. And they called him Roger Stinky Skunk. Roger Stinky Skunk. Roger Stinky Skunk. It's the name. Since all these three words start with the capital letters. Roger बदबूदार skunk. एंड दे ऐसा वो कहते थे, पहले उसको देखते ही और चिल्लाने लग जाते थे और नफरत की दृष्टि से, घृणित भाव से उसकी तरफ ऐसा देख करके कहते थे, अरे अरे वो आ गया देखो, बदबूदार रोजर स्कंक. एंड दे वुड रन अवे आफ्टर ह्यूमिलिएटिंग हिम इन दिस मैनर. They all other little creatures would used to run away from there, okay, leaving him alone there at that place. And Roger Skunk would stand there all alone, and Roger Skunk would stand there quite all alone in the absence of all his friends. और रोजर स्कंक को वहाँ पर कोई दूसरा साथी खेलने के लिए मिलता नहीं था. वो सभी इस प्रकार से उसका तिरस्कार करके, उसको इस प्रकार से उसका अपमान करके, उसको उसके प्रति नफरत की दृष्टि से देख करके और अपना घृणा का भाव जाहिर करके, और वे वहाँ से चले जाते थे, दौड़ कर चले जाते थे अपने अपने घरों की तरफ, अपने अपने स्थानों की तरफ. और बेचारा रोजर स्कंक वहीं पर अकेला, बिल्कुल अकेला वहाँ पर खड़ा रहता था. एंड 2 little round tears would fall from his eyes, and he got so much grieved. He found himself so much pained and in grieved that he found himself really in unbearable pain and grief. In other sense, he got so much grieved that he could not help bursting out into tears, and he started weeping loudly. And when he started weeping loudly, 2 little round tears would fall from his eyes. At the same time, one could see 2 round shaped tears falling from his eyes. उसकी अपनी आंखों से 2 मोटे मोटे आंसू गिरने लग जाते थे. वो कहता है कि भाई जब रोजर स्कंक इस प्रकार से वहाँ पर जब अकेला खड़ा हो जाता था, अकेला खड़ा रहता, तो उसको बड़ा दुख होता था क्योंकि सारे साथी उसको छोड़कर भाग गए हैं. और उसको इतना दुख होता था कि उसके सभी के सभी साथी उसको छोड़ करके और उसका अपमान करके भाग गए हैं. तो उसकी आंखों से 2 छोटे छोटे 2 गोल आंसू नीचे की तरफ लुढ़क करके गिर जाते थे. He said the tears, especially 2 tears, 2 little round shaped 2 tears from his eyes. The corners of Joe's mouth drooped down and her lower lip bent forward as he traced with a forefinger along the side of her nose and the course of one of Roger Skunk's tears. Okay, while showing it practically, while showing it practically when Jack the storyteller started telling his daughter Joe, okay, with his forefinger pressing along the side of her nose the course of one Roger Skunk's tears in the same manner as Roger Skunk's tear would fall down from his eyes. So at the same moment that little child's mouth fell down and her lower lip bent forward. उस छोटी लड़की जो का जो चेहरा था वो मुरझा जाता था, वह नीचे की तरफ लटक जाता था और वह लड़की अपने निचले होठ को आगे की तरफ बढ़ा लेती थी और उस वक्त उसके अपने दिमाग में इस प्रकार से ऐसा फील होता था जैसे कि मानो वह लड़की बड़ी निराश हो गई हो, बहुत ज़्यादा उदास हो गई हो, क्योंकि जिस वक्त वह जैक उसको प्रैक्टिकली ये बताते हुए कि देखो बेटा, क्योंकि उसकी आंखों के नीचे के हिस्से से उसके नाक के पास से अपनी फोर फिंगर में सामने की पहली उंगली जो होती है उस उंगली से और उसकी अपने इस प्रकार से उस उंगली के माध्यम से उसके अपने नाक के पास से और उसके आंसुओं को प्रैक्टिकली बताते हुए बेटा उसकी आंखों में से इस प्रकार से 2 आंसू नीचे लुढ़क जाते थे। तो जैसे वो करता था तो वह लड़की बहुत ज़्यादा दुखी हो जाती थी, बड़ी परेशान सी हो जाती थी। उस लड़की से वो सब दृश्य सहन नहीं किया जाता था। शी कुड हार्डली बियर दैट द साइट ओके ऑफ वीपिंग हर डियर रोजर स्कंक। Won't he see the owl? She asked in a high and faintly roughened voice. After a while or so, Joe asked her father in a high and faintly roughened voice, a deep voice. Okay, there was some authority in her voice when she put that question, and she asked her father if he won't see the owl. If he did not go to see the owl sitting on the bed beside her. अब उसने उसे पूछा, अपने पापा से पूछा, एक दबी हुई ऊंची आवाज़ में, हल्की भारी आवाज़ में, हल्की भारी आवाज़ में, ऊंची भारी आवाज़ में उसने ऐसा पूछा कि क्या उसने उल्लू से मुलाकात की, क्या वह उल्लू से मिलने के लिए गया होगा, क्या वो उल्लू से मिलने के लिए नहीं गया होगा, क्या उसने उल्लू से मुलाकात नहीं की होगी, क्या उसने उल्लू से मुलाकात नहीं की होगी पापा। ऐसे बोल रही हो लेटी लेटी, क्या पापा उसने उल्लू से मुलाकात नहीं की होगी। सिटिंग ऑन द बेड बिसाइड हर, वाइल सिटिंग ऑन द बेड बिसाइड हर, जैक फेल्ट द कवर्ड टग एज हर लेग्स स्विच्ड टेंसली। while sitting on the bed beside her, Jack felt the covers tug as her legs switched tensely. When Joe, a 4-year-old child, folded her legs so tensely inside the covers stands for the bed covering clothes जो ओढ़ करके सोने के लिए जो प्रयोग में लिए जाने वाले जो वस्त्र होते हैं उसके लिए। So when Jack felt that his daughter Joe had really closed her feet so tightly, so tensely, while sitting on her bed, so he found that she had really been totally uncomfortable at that time. Sitting on the bed beside her को देखो, अपनी लड़की के बगल में के पास में उस चारपाई पर बैठ कर के या बैठी हुई स्थिति में बैठ कर के जैक ने ऐसा महसूस किया कि उसकी लड़की ने अपने पैरों को अंदर की तरफ समेटा है, अर्थात मोड़ा है, और उससे थोड़ी सी वो जो ओढ़ने वाले जो वस्त्र थे वो भी थोड़े खिंच से गए थे, उसको खिंचा हुआ देखा उसने, टग। He was pleased with this moment. Okay. When he noticed it all, Jack really felt so much happiness. He was telling her something true. He thought that he was telling his story. He was telling his story in a realistic manner. Okay, he was telling his daughter Joe something true, something believable, something she must know. He also concluded that he was telling something about which his daughter Joe must surely know. निश्चित रूप से वो कुछ ऐसी कहानी अपने बेटे को सुना रहा है जिस कहानी के बारे में उसको अवश्य जानने की आवश्यकता है, और उसके बारे में काफ़ी कुछ तथ्य उसको पहले से भी पता है, जानकारी में है। एंड हैड नो विश टू हरी ऑन, अब उसको मालूम था कि ये कहानी उस लड़की की जानकारी में पहले से डाली हुई है, उसको काफ़ी कुछ इस कहानी के बारे में जानकारी निश्चित रूप से होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि उस लड़की ने पहले ही इन एडवांस में वो सब बातें बता दी जो जैक आगे बताने वाला था। इसलिए उसने सोचा कि निश्चित रूप से हो ना हो, मेरी लड़की इस कहानी के बारे में पहले से ही जान चुकी है। एंड हैड नो विश टू हरी ऑन, दैट्स वाई जैक थॉट दैट देयर वाज नो नीड टू टेल द स्टोरी सो हरीडली, उसने सोचा कि यार इस कहानी को ज़्यादा जल्दबाजी में सुनाने की क्या आवश्यकता है, आराम से सुना देंगे और कुछ काम कर लेते हैं अभी। बट डाउन स्टेयर्स अ चेयर स्क्रैप्ड, स्क्रैप्ड मीन स्क्रैच्ड, स्क्रैप्ड मीन्स स्क्रैच्ड, पुल आउट, ड्रैग्ड, स्क्रैच्ड रिपीटेडली, बार बार खींचना, धकेलना, फर्श के ऊपर से रगड़ करके ले जाना। बट डाउन स्टेयर्स अ चेयर स्क्रैप्ड एंड ही रियलाइज्ड ही मस्ट गेट डाउन टू हेल्प क्लेयर, द वर्ड क्लेयर स्टैंड्स फॉर द वाइफ ऑफ the storyteller, who is the protagonist of this chapter. Paint the living room woodwork. But downstairs a chair scraped, so when he happened to see the sound of scraping the chair, okay, downstairs means नीचे, सीढ़ियों से नीचे, when he happened to see the, when he happened to hear the sound of scraping the chair downstairs on the ground floor of his house, he realized that he must get down, he realized that he must get down, he must go there to help his wife Claire paint the living room woodwork. It could be, he thought that his wife Claire, okay, was painting the furniture work, woodwork means furniture work at that time in the living room, okay, downstairs. So, though he was already in an attic upstairs, and he wanted to get himself down in order to give some help to his wife Claire, who was already busy in painting or in painting the furniture work there in the living room. उसको लगा कि मेरी पत्नी क्लेयर नीचे बैठक में विश्राम कक्ष के अंदर लकड़ी के बने हुए सामान को शायद रंग रोगन करने लग रही है, उसके पेंट करने लग रही है, तो मुझे भी नीचे जाकर के उसकी मदद करनी चाहिए, ऐसा सोच करके, और उसने कुछ नीचे जाना चाहा, उतरना चाहा, ऐसा महसूस किया उसने, ऐसा अनुभव में लिया। वेल ही वॉकड अलॉन्ग वेरी, again he started recontinuing his story, retelling his story, दोबारा से उसने कहानी को सुनाना शुरू कर दिया। Well, he walked along very sadly, okay, having such a short interval, Jack, the storyteller, again started telling the remaining part of his story to his daughter Joe, who was also taking special interest in his story. Well, he walked along very sadly and came to a very big tree. While walking, since he was that the poor animal, little Roger skunk had been so much mentally tensed and worried. Okay, he wanted to get the solution of his problem. So he started walking down the road very sadly, and finally he came to a very big tree. He reached very near a big tree, and in the tip top stands for height, top. In the height of the tree was an enormous, wise old owl. Enormous stands for here very large bodied, big in size, very large in size. So when he happened to see there on the top of the tree, he found that there was a big bodied, okay, large bodied, okay, owl was sitting there, and that the owl was really so wise, so intelligent. So he wanted to get some advice from that owl, and he stood there, okay, for a while, for a moment. Well, he walked along very sadly. उस किसी एक रास्ते से होकर के, जिस रास्ते से उसको जाना था, रास्ते से होकर के बड़े उदास होकर के वह किसी एक रास्ते के साथ उसने चलना शुरू कर दिया, और फिर वह आखिरकार एक बड़े पेड़ के पास पहुंच गया। बेटा हिंदी में थोड़ा ट्रांसलेशन। और जैसे किसी बड़े पेड़ के पास पहुंचा तो उसने देखा कि उस पेड़ की चोटी के ऊपर कोई एक बड़ा सा बुद्धिमान बूढ़ा उल्लू बैठा हुआ था। उस बूढ़े उल्लू से उसने बातचीत की। बेटा अप टू हेयर वी हैव कंप्लीटेड, वी वांट टू ड्रॉप दिस चैप्टर हेयर सिंस द रिमेनिंग पार्ट ऑफ दिस चैप्टर विल बी taught by us, okay, will be learnt by us next day, since I am to take the class now, na? Okay, no matter beta. So please keep the last dropped word in your mind, owl, here the last word, okay. and this is the page number. What is the page number? And this is the page number here. As you can see, I think there is no description of the page, but we started reading the chapter from page number 49, so it is page number 50. Is there any page number or not? No, 49 or 50. It is 49. I'm sorry, it is 49 in this PDF book. 49. No matter. Okay. It will take so much time. Okay, na? No matter. Thank you.